Have you thought about trying NoFap? Of course you have. That's why you found this video. You may have heard the benefits as with regards to better productivity, not dealing with erectile dysfunction, and overall just how it helps you live your best life. You may have tried to do it in the past on your own and failed multiple times. You kept relapsing. Well, in this video, I'm going to show you what you did wrong and, more importantly, how to fix it, courtesy of a reaction style video. So let's tap in. I got you. I'm the plug and the outlet. Let's tap in. Bow.
And tell the shorty that I like her cause she got the K. It's the summertime, and I see what I be looking for like every time. Hit my line, shorty wanna turn up, so I told her fly. Don't be standing.
Welcome back to the channel. Wagwan gang, how you doing? If you're new to the channel, what's goody? Gang. My goal on this channel is to make sure that you are laughing, make sure that you are entertained, but also make sure that you are learning something that can positively impact your life in one way or another. And if you're a returning subscriber, you know how you're rocking. You're an OG already. I appreciate you. So today we got another NoFap style video for y'all, but I know y'all are kind of tired of hearing my voice, so I figured, I'd add another perspective of a bigger channel, a bigger audience with regards to NoFap. So this is a reaction video courtesy of AMS, Alpha Male Strategies. I don't really agree with a lot of his dating advice, but the whole idea of male empowerment is definitely a message that needs to be said more of, right? Because feminism is really emasculating a lot of men, and I found that the longer I was with a woman, just in general, whether that be a relationship or dating, I started to lose a lot of my masculine frame and really, you could say, turn into a simp of sorts. I started off really well in terms of the approach, masculine approach, stuff like that, and then just you gradually lose your frame, get lost in the sauce of sex and stuff like that, right?
Spare Gucci, man.
That, right? So I feel like the highest form of a man is his ability to deny himself of sex or to cut a girl off. If she's messing up with you, if she's this.
Well, my first year, I played in
disrespecting you in one way or another, and you cut her off. That is that's building your own character as a man. But no long talk, let's get into it. NoFap, porn, and escorts, courtesy of AMS.
What's up, fellas? So today we're here to talk about NoFap, porn, and escorts. Now, just for the record, I'm not really into none of them, but a lot of guys been asking me about this. So I thought I'd help a lot of you guys out by going answering this right here. All right. Now, let's first do NoFap. Now, the NoFap argument is you increase your testosterone by not jerking off, right? But you also put yourself in a much hungrier looking state.
Facts.
Now, let me tell you something, guys. Whatever little benefit you get from that higher testosterone that's supposed to draw women to you, you instantly repel them back with that hungry look. Guys, when you ain't let one loose in a while, guys, the hungry scent you send off is ridiculous. All right? Guys, when you're around women, what's attractive to them is your non-hungry state. Why do you think that you're so much more attractive when you have a girlfriend? Why you think married guys, women throw themselves at married guys even if they know they're not married, don't know they're not married. Married guys know they have booty at home, so when they're out in the public, they're in a non-hungry state. The guys who don't get laid, they send off this awful scent of not getting any. Not jerking off is not gonna help that any. It's only gonna make that worse. So guys, I am extremely against that. And guys, for the record, before you go on a fucking date, I advise you to jerk off, because you're gonna be in a much more relaxed state opposed to being in a complete hungry state. Women hate that shit. It signals.
Okay, so that part right there, right, is the idea of NoFap isn't necessarily like not masturbate. It's more often when you masturbate to pornography that all the other side effects start happening, right? I'd say if you masturbate, like, I'm gonna be real, right? If you masturbate, okay, so there's two extremes, right? There are certain guys who are having sex and still masturbating, and guys who are not having sex at all or rarely and NoFap and masturbate a lot, right? If you only do it once a week, I think you're good. But if you found this video or you watch a lot of NoFap videos, you're probably masturbating almost every day or every other day pretty much. And that is the issue itself, because like masturbating every single day, or especially to porn, is what leads you to have erectile dysfunction. It's what leads you to almost get desensitized to sex. Like I have a personal experience where I was having sex with like a seven in my eyes, right? And I couldn't get it up or keep it up. And then I'm like, okay, maybe it's because I don't think she's attractive. Then I had sex with like a girl that in my eyes was like a 9.5, almost a 10 pretty much. And I still couldn't get it up or keep it hard. Why? Because the type of porn I was watching was getting more and more hardcore, right? You may have realized it yourself. You were watching one guy, one girl was okay. Then you needed to watch one guy with two girls or multiple girls, or one girl with multiple guys, so that you can see her giving a blowjob and getting, smashed from the back, right? So the degree of like what turns you on gets higher and higher and higher. There's even one video, I always like go back to it, right? But there's one clip of a guy who started masturbating to female porn. And female porn is like women who have a woman who has a male dick pretty much, right?
Now it's to the point where I jack off to female porn. I mean, you was looking at porn since you was 12 years old. Now you're 26. You think you won't upgrade to something higher?
To think about that. And there's also types of porn out there where people have sex with animals. So that's like, there's a lot going on, right? So if you can reduce your masturbating, especially to porn, like once a week, then okay, I see it. I see what he's talking about. But more often than not, you're masturbating every other day or every single day pretty much. And that is what it takes away your drive. I just find that whenever I do bust a nut, whether that's to sex or even to porn, you don't feel like doing work. You just feel lazy, tired, and you just don't want to do nothing. Just sit down, watch TV, just chill. But let's see.
What it signals is other women are not sleeping with you, so why should I? That's the point y'all guys got to understand. Women are like sheep. If everybody else wants you, then I want you. And if you're in a hungry state, that means you're not getting laid. So it's like, why should I? So it's like women use cues from that if the women who know you don't find you sexually attractive, if I don't know you, so just the fact that you're in a hungry state and the women that see you every day, they don't want to give you no ass, then I don't want to give you no ass either. All right? I think you guys need to understand that. Hungry guys do not get fed. Always want to be in a relaxed state, and not jerking off is not going to help that any. So whatever little boost in testosterone was supposed to draw women to you because you increase your testosterone by not jerking off, you lose with the hungry scent you're going to send off. All right? I think you guys should know that. That's first and foremost. All right. Now, porn. Now, the reason I'm against porn, guys, I'm about making my life a reality. Porn is about being in a fantasy. That's the same thing with going to strip club.
So I think what he's essentially saying is like the masturbating in itself is not the issue. It's more so masturbating to porn, which most people are doing, right? Masturbating to porn is what you use to get off. You don't usually masturbate to your imagination or masturbate to like just whatever is going on, right? I do feel that if you have a porn addiction, like you have masturbate to porn a lot, you should take a step back for a little while, a couple of months, like a month or two, and then re-engage if you so do so, right? But typically, if you have an addiction to it and you don't really have a structured approach to combat it and reinstigate it into your life, if that be, then you probably go back to masturbating every single day. Because I found, like, whenever I did go a long time without masturbating, whenever I did relapse, I masturbate multiple times that day or successively following that day of relapse.
That's all a fantasy. Guys, the women you see on porn, most of them are gonna be attractive and have big asses and all that shit. Well, I want you guys to know that if you get on your purpose, you can make that a reality. If you want threesomes, you get on your purpose, you can make that a reality. You don't have to be watching TV jerking off to some fantasy that you wish could happen. You can make that a fucking reality. If you get on your grind, all that shit you see on all that shit you see on porn sites and shit, you can make that a reality. I done had 3-4 women at one time. That's because in my lifetime I have been focused on my purpose and increasing my sexual market value. Therefore, you can make it happen. Anything is possible, guys. Get on your grind, get on your purpose, and make that shit a reality. Now, another thing why I hate porn, it can be very addictive. Guys, one thing especially if you're talking to a girl, you can get to a point to where you'd rather jerk off to porn than please your woman. Alright? So you don't want to be not pleasing your woman because you jerking off to fucking porn. Or you cannot get turned on to your woman from looking at the women on porn to where your girl don't do nothing for you. Alright? So you want to be careful that it can be very addictive, and it also can enable you. So instead of going out on Saturday night,
you stay inside.
Being in social dynamics and being in spots where you can meet women, because I don't believe in hunting women. I just believe in putting yourself in a position where you can meet women. I don't believe in going out hunting. You leave the house hunting women. I don't believe that shit. You are not no fucking hunter. Alright? So this the point right here. When you got porn and you do porn shit like that, it can enable you and not make you want to get out and do what you need to do and put yourself in a position to where you can even meet women. It can make you lazy that way. Alright? And so the last one is escorts. Now I say,
alright, so I don't really care about the escorts part, but essentially what he was saying is, like, he said, like, NoFap is when people say NoFap, maybe he misunderstood it, but NoFap is usually to stop masturbating to porn, right? When you fap, it's usually not just to your imagination, it's to a porn website, one of those tube sites, right? So if you can get it to the point where you're only masturbating once a week, then that is ideal. That is, like, I still say porn has its side effects and its, like, drawbacks, but if you're only masturbating like once a week, then I think it's chill. But if you really find yourself having a problem, a major issue with pornography, addiction, or any type of addiction for that matter, like coffee, gambling, alcohol, weed, check out my mini course, my mini email series right here. AMS is more of like a dating coach. For me, I'm more of like an addiction coach, quote unquote. That's something I'm very passionate about. Pornography and NoFap is something that really hits home for me. I started watching it around, like, I think 10 years old, and it's been almost like a decade of watch. I don't know how much time I spent watching porn at this point, but I spent a great deal of time, energy, and life on watching. You know those ones where you see those cuckold sessions? You see that the guy is watching his girl have sex with another man? Think about that. That's actually you. That is actually you. If you ever watch a cuckold session, you think of that guy as a loser. Like, what are you doing watching these two have sex? Your own wife have sex with another man. And you think about it, that's actually you too. I'm just saying, right? So, if you have a porn addiction, you find yourself masturbating multiple times a day, or too much for your liking in a week, in a single month, like, check out my mini course. I got you with certain things that you can be doing to eliminate any addiction issues you have once and for all. Alright? So God bless, much love, peace and joy, namaste. And always remember, always, 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 if it doesn't feed you, don't water it. Whatever you're watching, whatever you're listening to, whatever you're eating, if it doesn't nurture you or make you better, cut it off. I'll see y'all in the next video. Alright, fam. Deuces.